everybody's going crazy here because on Wednesday is when it reopens. And I'm like, oh, it's just right when spring break is about to happen. Perfect. Let's just kill everybody right now.
Okay, work. Yes. I was like, that better be sarcasm, ho.
Yeah. Yo, we all about to just have fun, and then a month later, lockdown.
See, that's the thing, though. Texas ain't going to lock it down once they open it up because they're not going to admit that they were wrong. So
Well,
it's just
when
going to be
everybody,
a hot mess.
well, Texas is going to open. Mississippi is supposed to be opening too.
I know, but they're not getting the heat that Texas is. I don't know
Well, girl,
why.
because our governor was just like, fuck a mask, y'all don't need it. And then the county that I'm in said, yeah, he said on Wednesday that we don't need it, but we're starting today. And I was just like, damn, grocery stores already said, you don't have to wear a mask if you don't want to. It's up to you. And I'm just like, oh, where's my hand
You're going to wear the
sanitizer?
mask, though, yes?
Oh, girl, I got like 50 million masks around me.
Work.
The only time I'm not wearing a mask is after I get that second dose, and then I'm gonna wait like 2 weeks after, just to make sure it really kicks in. Whew.
Sure.
And then I'm just gonna be like, let me go to the liquor store.
Well, you can go to the liquor store regardless.
Trust me, I just gotta go go in my freezer, girl. Just gotta go in my freezer.
I live. I was
So what we
actually,
cross dress for?
huh?
What we cross dress for?
Oh, I did some stuff with World of Wonder virtually earlier today.
Oh,
And then I'm on Cameo. And so I do cameos like twice a week. So today was a
your cameo
day. Yeah, because that shit's been helping pay the bills and everything. So
Oh yeah, girl. The good old Cameo until the world locked down. The end, and everybody just gonna be on Cameo. Everybody's already on OnlyFans. Now everybody gonna be on Cameo.
yeah,
Chauncey, please
cameos.
come back to All Star 6. No, she don't want to go back to All Star 6. She want to come back as a judge.
That would be fun. I've always said that Rue should allow some past queens, and by past I mean older seasons like us, maybe up to like 3 or 4.
The grandma season.
The onesies.
No,
I think
girl.
that she
Get a
should,
granny.
yeah, it should allow them to do a guest judge spot because who else knows the process better than people who've already been through it? And if it's just a
Well,
guest spot, we're not going to take nothing away from nobody.
well, true, but it wouldn't work because the judging is totally different than what we experience.
Girl, the judging don't matter is the whole tits.
Well, true. I'll just
Let's
look
be
and be like,
real about it. It's prediction.
I'm just gonna be right there
And
judging, be like,
Rue makes a choice. The guest judges are there to talk
and
and to
laugh.
give a good moment and a good sound bite. And again,
Yeah.
what are we good for other than good sound bites? We've already proven ourselves to make good sound bites. So,
Right. Their choices.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I wonder because everybody's getting mad about the new season of All Stars going to be on the streaming network, and then
I don't
they're
think it's going
doing
to strictly be on there. I think it's still going to also be
no.
on
I think
VH1.
I think it's going just to the streaming network, and then that new show, that new live singing drag race competition is going to be on there too. And I'm like,
I've not heard nothing about that.
oh girl, oh
I
you
don't keep
haven't?
up with the hoopla and the shit in the Reddits. I don't keep up
Girl,
with
I
any of
don't.
that.
Girl, I don't either. It just pops up on my Google, and I'll be like, oh.
Wow.
I don't be on the Reddits. I be on
Yeah,
the Google.
I don't know anything about that. But I thought that it was simultaneous because I don't see how VH1 would want to give up Drag Race when it's such a big pull for the network. Like
What?
we're
What?
pulling bigger
True.
numbers than fucking like Basketball Wives. You know what I
Well,
mean?
true. But think of it. If it's on a streaming broadcast, Wow can do and say whatever they want.
What you mean? Is it going to be
Well,
on WOW's streaming broadcast?
no, it's supposed to be like Paramount Plus or something,
Oh,
girl.
Paramount Plus, which is also an affiliate of Viacom, I guess, to
Yeah.
a certain extent. Which makes sense, but I don't think they're going to put something like that strictly on. I don't believe that they're going to put that strictly on streaming at all. And if they do, that's ridiculous because people ain't going to want to buy that shit. They're going to fucking illegally fucking stream that shit like I did so many seasons before they were on VH1.
Well, they already do that anyway. They have little Zoom parties and people just play there and people just join and watch.
There were many seasons where I did not feel like paying for that extra tier of cable to get Logo. And so I just would be like, clickety clack on the laptop and just pull that shit up illegally. I'm like, fuck it, I'm still gonna watch, but I'm not going to be paying my cable bill like that.
Girl, I have this one interview. I had to review Drag Race UK, and I was like, I don't have.
Was it live?
Yeah, I was like, I don't have this streaming service. I was like, I don't have it. Then I was like, oh, they got a 7-day. No,
they just gave me their password so I could watch it.
Oh, well, girl, I couldn't. Some people from Canada gave me theirs and it wouldn't link up correctly. But I did the free 3-day trial or 7-day trial. Then I was like, after it was over, canceled.
Girl, I had it's still currently there, but I had tea with Tati and I did not have a Wow Presents Plus account. And one of my girls, Kayla, would just hit me up every week and just send me like what she screen capped from her phone on Instagram. So I watched my own show through Instagram because I was like, I'm not giving Wow money.
Girl, right. Should we get something?
Girl, we are, what's the word?
They can't give us the same account.
Exactly. Everyone that has been on Drag Race should be able to have a free Wow Presents Plus account.
It could be username season 2, so they know who's watching it or something.
Yeah, but that's funny.
It's hilarious. It's just hilarious. That's why I can't wait to watch All Stars when that come out, so I can just sit there and be like, "Oh, this is interesting."
I am, and that's supposed to be what, this upcoming season of All Stars?
Yeah.
Gotcha. You don't know. Okay. That don't sound right to me. Because we know that they're going to air it right after this season.
I don't know. They might give a little break because they did this season in UK was too close together. They might have to do a little break for some people.
Gotcha.
Because some people are like, this is a little bit too much. Then some people like UK better, and then I just bow out that conversation. I just be like, well, it's a TV show, guys. Just watch it.
I mean, for me, I can only focus on so many, when it comes to Drag Race, so many franchises airing at once. But UK is UK, so everyone in the UK is definitely watching that.
Right.
I'll watch it when I get the chance, but usually it'll be, if it's at the same time, I'll wait until after, and then I'll watch it back later. Because I still have about 3 people's fucking passwords and logins to Wow Presents Plus. So I'll be able to hit that shit when I need to.
Girl, not me. The only thing I do, I kind of wait until hours after it premieres because Drag Race's Instagram page be telling everything already.
Gotcha.
So I'll be like, oh, the runways are okay. I don't even gotta watch this whole episode. I can just get to the runway, the challenges. And be like, oh, we're done. So, girl, what is your thoughts on this current season?
Me? I'm loving it. I love the way just from a production standpoint, I love the way that they rolled it out with COVID. And I thought it was really respectful how the beginning of it was, where obviously we can't have the same situation as we had before because of COVID, and that they didn't eliminate for a few episodes to be able to give these girls time to show some stuff versus them getting a whole package together, traveling to, quarantining for 2 weeks before they get to film. Heaven forbid if they played it normal, 2 weeks they had to sit alone and then get eliminated on the first day. It's like, damn, that's like if they played it the normal way, it would be like a lack of fucking respect for the work that goes into getting your shit together for
So true.
Drag Race. So I love the way that they did that. I love all of the different characters and styles. It's good. There is good, genuine, organic, like drama between some of the folk, which is nice. It's not so
Manufactured.
manufactured. Yeah. I don't get the vibe of like the pre-thought out catchphrases and everything. I get a lot more genuine shit. So like for me, it shoots back to like season 1, 2, 3, 4, where it was kind of real shit. So I'm really, really liking it. I'm loving the looks coming down the runways. Um, yeah, everyone is really, really good. And there's still so many girls there, but they're all still doing such a good job. Like usually when it gets down to like a lot smaller amount of girls where they start splitting hairs because
Right. And
they're
start
all good.
attacking each other.
Now they're already splitting hairs because all of these girls are so good, which is amazing to watch because like at this point, and we have I don't know how many fucking 9,
Girl,
10.
probably.
Yeah, and
Girl,
and
episode
it's
one.
now just like, oh fuck, no one's doing bad. So we have to split hairs about judging and stuff. So that means that you have a really good cast of girls that are very talented on your
Oh yeah.
hands. So I love watching that.
The only thing I don't, well, like the first episode, that Tina girl, she got, I don't know what
Tina
about
Burner?
her. Yeah, that first episode when I watched it, I was like, why is she get on my damn nerves? Like the fuck. I was like, why is she get on my nerves? I was like, I don't know why. I was like, I don't like her. I was like, I don't like her. I don't know why. I was like, I don't like her. And then
Gotcha.
she started growing on me. Then I just got tired of the ketchup and mustard look. And I'm just like, oh my God, girl, can we put on a brown or a black? I know this is your aesthetic, but can we get a different color, please?
Got you. Yeah, I mean, I can't remember the beginning. I don't, I honestly, I cannot because
COVID.
it's been a lot. Well, there you go. But I don't remember disliking or like, there were some girls who I immediately liked. Were there any girls that you had worked with before?
No, I don't
Mm,
think I've worked with any of them. I think that's the thing. I was talking to my brother about this, about the cruises that we did. And
mm.
I was like, I wonder, was Elliot dancing on one of the boats?
Oh, I wouldn't know
Because
that.
he was a carnival dancer. And I was like,
Oh, when we were, got
yeah.
you.
I was
That
like,
could
was he
make
one of
sense.
these boats?
I know that I had worked with Simone before. She was amazing. I worked with her in her hometown in Arkansas. Yes. And Candy, I've known for a minute.
Right.
Candy's a good old girl. Whenever I'm in Brooklyn, she'll come out to a gig that I'm doing, and then afterwards I'll make her do tequila shots that she does not want to do.
Come
Um,
on. Season 2 is nothing but the alcoholics. No one can
yeah,
outdrink us. No one can outdrink us. Shit.
truth. And then who else is someone else? I cannot remember right now. But there was I'm trying to think of the whole damn cast.
Was it old
Candy.
girl from Utica?
No. And also keep this in mind, there could have been a possibility that I had worked with more girls, but it was just I don't remember working with them because
Tequila. We blame it on the liquor.
no, not so much that, but just like when you're on the road and you hitting spot to spot to spot, you can have great times with a whole bunch of people, but it's semi impossible to remember every
Right.
single queen or whatever that you work with. Um, but there was someone else on the cast, and I can't remember who it is that I have worked with before. But I don't remember disliking Tina. I just remember that I guess other girls didn't have nice things to say about Tina when it came to the New York girls. So
Right.
Yeah.
I just got tired of saying. I was like, okay, 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 girl, I got you. Okay, are we gonna hear about this fire extinguisher look? You're okay, girl. Are we gonna have a different like? Okay,
The color
I'm,
concept for me is, it is
um,
not my favorite. It's literally all of my least favorite colors. Like, I'm not big on reds. This is just on me. I'm not big on reds or oranges or yellows.
oh, bitch,
So
that's
that's
me right
a
there.
conglomeration of a whole bunch of concepts that don't work for me. But she sticks to them. It's a branding effort, and
Right.
do you remember? Because girl, you and me were on the same season. I attempted the same thing where I was like, "Oh my god!" Well, Tatiana's like signature colors are purple and turquoise. Yeah. And I mean, they were genuinely my favorite colors, and I put them together a lot. But I didn't live my life in purple and turquoise.
Right.
Um, but I understand the effort of branding, so I gotta give
Yeah.
her that.
Girl, that's her problem because she was probably at the house before the show. Like, how am I gonna brand this? Okay, I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna do
Well, I think
this.
that, I mean, Tina Burner, her name is Burner, so clearly the whole name and color and everything was pre-planned, or what she's been doing for years. I mean, she's on a
I
spring
thought it was
chicken, so
I thought it was
she's
drug related.
Burner. What you mean?
Tina, Tina
Oh, Tina
Burner,
Burner.
girl. Yes,
Got you. Like
yeah,
Crystal
girl.
Method.
There you go. Yes, that's what I thought, girl. I was like, oh.
Maybe that is the joke. You know what? I just don't think of I don't think about meth too often. So that could be my shortcoming. Yeah, meth
There
is
we
really
go.
not on my
That's a
mind,
good one.
but you know.
I haven't been thinking about meth lately. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Bert.
Jesus. I can't wait till the world reopens so the girls from the past two seasons can actually travel.
Past 2 seasons and
Or
All
three.
Stars.
Look, or three seasons. Something got lost in the Rona.
Well, we had last full season, then All Stars, then this season. Oh,
Oh yeah.
girls out here not being able to make the coin, you know?
Right. Not to do nothing. Just like, oh, bitch, you won. Yeah, I won. What you doing? Bitch, I'm just at the house.
Yeah.
Doing a
But
cameo.
people don't forget,
Oh yeah.
and I believe that once things do reopen, you know,
They're
they are
gonna
going
get the
to
flooded
get their
boxes.
time to shine.
Come to
Um,
Brazil. Come to Brazil.
come to
Come to
Brazil.
Brazil.
I love coming to Brazil.
You just a hoe. You just love coming, girl. Yeah. Ladylike.
You know what? I didn't suck as much dick in Brazil as I thought I would, but it was still successful.
It
There
was
were
enough.
moments. I mean, I've done 2, 3 tours in Brazil. I always caught a dick. It just wasn't the amount of dicks that I thought. But that's
Well, girl,
okay.
we are getting up there in age now. We can't be catching
You speak for
everything.
yourself. I'm 17.
Well, Chris Hansen is gonna pop out my closets if you're 17, bitch. No, ma'am.
Bitch.
Sure.
How old is you now, ho?
Oh, girl.
Oh,
I'm,
girl, bye.
I'm
Black
still
don't
30.
crack.
I'm still 36. I turned
Something about
37.
that.
I
How
turned
old is you
37.
now?
I turned 37 at the end of the month. I'm still 36.
You lying right through your fucking teeth.
I am not lying.
Why you laughing when I told you you were lying?
Well, girl, because I have to think of my age. I'll be like
Because you got to keep on
1984.
looking up at the corner. When you lied to me, that's a first telltale sign of someone lying.
My date of birth is 3/28/1984. At times I tell people I'm 30 or I'm 28 or some shit. Then I'll be like, hold on, what is my real age? Yeah, I'm about to be 37.
You know what's great? I don't know who made my Wikipedia. They got so much information correct, but they got my date of birth wrong. So technically, to the world, I'm 32, but I'm 33.
To
But
the world.
I always correct it. I'm like, because they got the date wrong, then there's this big rumor that I lied about my age to get on season 2. And I think my last live, I was just like, to be on a TV show, you have to like show proof of who you have to like show your social security card
You
and
gotta
your
show ID.
ID.
You gotta show all
You have to show
this.
everything. There's
Because
no
we're
way I could
drinking
have just lied and said, I'm 21 and then just gotten on a TV show. That's not how shit works.
for real.
But if y'all want to believe that I am 32, great. I will not stop you.
Tati just turned 30, everybody. She just turned 30.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure y'all change her
Someone right here
Wikipedia.
just said, wait, that's not true. Yeah, bitch, that shit's not true.
The only thing true is all the non-alcoholics that's on this season drinking this bubbly, sparkling water.
That's not what they're drinking in Untucked. That's what they're drinking in the commercials, which the commercials are really cute.
Mm-hmm.
I got to do, so like I guess now they will go with a sponsor and have past girls do commercials, you know,
Right.
so I had so much fun doing the Crest White Strip commercials for, I believe it was last season. I'm gonna say them before, I'm not sure, but that was super fun. I got to do it with Monet Exchange.
Come on.
But the only bad shit was I had a gig before, the night before. And it was across, I don't know where the fuck it was. Then I flew to New York. I had a night down. And then we filmed the next day. Somewhere in there, homegirl got laryngitis. And I wasn't even being trifling. Not that I don't think laryngitis is a trifling disease, but I just didn't have a voice. And I like hit up production and I was like, I don't have a voice. And they're like, okay, well, like, drink tea, blah, 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 blah. We'll talk in the morning. And we talk in the morning and it's like, and they're like, oh, wow, we'll just come to set. We'll have some tea for you. I walk in, I'm just like, nothing's coming out. And Monet's across the room and like Peppermint had just finished her shit. And she came and she's like, what's that, bitch? I'm like, she's like, oh, bitch. They had to change the whole script. They had to make all of the script silent. It was just me reacting. And they're like, what's going to happen is we're going to hit you up in like a week or two, send you to a recording studio, and you're going to record things that are going on in your head. That's going to be your thing. So like you're sitting there doing all these reactions and stuff, and it's going to be your internal monologue that's putting the lines out. Bitch.
Damn.
It was great. I was like, thank you so much for understanding and not just cutting me from the whole situation.
True, because they could have been like, oh, well, bye.
Mm-hmm. But they did it, and when you go to a recording studio, it's all actually that was quite virtual. So like there's just a dude hitting the buttons, but he doesn't know what the fuck he's hitting the buttons for. And I'm saying all these things and I can see him through the glass in the recording studio. He's just like, I don't understand the concept of what's happening. But the commercial came out cute, but yes. I love those little, like, I love that they can bring girls back and put them into, you know, a branding situation. That's
right. Something updated and new.
Mm-hmm.
Because all we had back in the day was Absolute Vodka.
Girl.
Them tours was fun, though.
I didn't do tours, but I remember the fucking commercial. I've never done well with branding commercials when it comes to Drag Race. I'm happy that people don't pay attention to those ones that we did back in 2010 or 9 or whenever we filmed them.
Some 20, 30 years ago, something.
Girl.
I'm waiting for Drag Race 32 or something to be like, damn.
I mean, I very much so
Girl, you never
doubt
know.
that they won't. Like my friend asked me the other day, she's like, when do you think that like it's gonna like end, or like where it's gonna be so much that like it's not gonna be a thing anymore? And I was like, well, the only times I've seen trends like this fizzle out is when multiple shows are doing them and it's
Right.
overexposure for that one particular thing.
Twist.
The good thing about Drag Race is that really RuPaul's Drag Race is the only show for drag queens to be on. So in that regard, I think Ru's gonna fucking milk this titty till hoe is dry. I don't see it ending anytime soon. The numbers are still great and the talent's still
it's
there.
not going to end. It's not going to end because he hasn't hit every single country yet.
Oh, with the wait, franchises?
Yeah.
That's true.
As soon as
That
he
is
hit all that, and there's gonna be like, RuPaul's Drag Race, the best queen of the world, when bring all that. It's
Mm-hmm.
gonna be all dramatic,
Gonna become Miss fucking Universe. And awesome. Fucking
right?
love that shit.
And it's still gonna be pre-recorded.
Yes. I mean, I
Pre-recorded.
love a pre-recorded situation. I like a pre-recorded show. I like a pre-recorded track. I'm not a live singer. I don't
Girl,
give a fuck.
I can't be doing that either.
Mm-mm.
How you gonna come out with a single? Hell no, baby. I play with makeup. Y'all ain't about to get this tone deaf voice.
Well, I mean, you can
Bitch.
come out with a single. That's why it's pre-recorded, ho.
Well, girl, I'm not about to
Then they
have y'all
edit it.
be like, oh, this is heavily edited. This don't sound like that, bitch. I'm like, oh, and then they're gonna be like this. You gonna perform it live for us? Oh, baby. Y'all better play this track one. Y'all better get this Whitney Houston.
People
Bitch,
don't
I'm
get it. When it comes to, I feel like when it comes to drag girls, yes, it's great if you can perform your shit live. Excellent. More power to you. People love it. But really, when you on the road, getting a fucking sound check that will make you sound correct in a nightclub, very difficult.
or a nightclub having all the proper equipment.
Exactly. So like, yeah. And there's also like a leeway of just, I've always been a believer. If you have a track or music and you're going to perform it yourself and you're not going to do it live, just make sure there's a reason you're not doing it live. If I'm not performing my tracks live, it's because I'm dancing and because I'm doing other shit and I'm not trying to up in the fucking microphone. You know what I'm saying?
Turn around and just be all, okay,
Yeah.
woo.
Whereas like someone like Adore who ain't doing choreo but has an amazing voice, it'll work.
Y'all have fun with that. I'll just play my cosmeticals that's around me and be like, oh my God, there we go. We're done. Because baby, you ain't about to. Girl, just be like, oh, let me get my little fan brush over here. Let's just get all this together. Like, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. Hell to no.
So when shit reopens, where were you working club-wise?
Club-wise, but a good friend of mine owns a club that's about an hour, 15 minutes away from me in Wichita Falls.
You're driving
It's
an
a
hour
whole,
and 15.
yeah, because it's my friends. They own it, and I have fun there. And I have an open bar.
Okay.
I
Is
just
nothing
drive
closer
there.
to you, drag-wise?
Well, Dallas, yeah, different places. But,
Okay.
because, everybody here has set cast, and all the
Gotcha.
places are like closing or
Well,
they're going to the strip club.
Dallas is very pickety and choosy. I've
That's right.
never been booked at S4 or
I've been booked a
Havana.
couple times.
Huh?
Girl,